Hello YouTube, this is a shadow profile because I don't think we brought you this before. It's not optimized, it could be better, sure, I will say that out front, but it's working for me quite well, and the only things it could do is remove drag heart, which I'm not prepared to do because I do quite like actually having more than 4 grade 3s. You'll see when we get to it. So it's quite controversial to just deal with it. If you don't like it, fair enough. If you can think of suggestions, sure. But yeah, Dagda is pretty much the best thing we could do. But to start with, obviously we have the Ritual Start. It's not very good, it's a counter charge, but the important thing is it goes to Soul, so it feeds your Dragfall. Crits. The Luard crit, so you know, back to deck, good crit. We have vanilla crits, because crits. We have 4 draw triggers,
Hello?
Marble Clone. That's what I'm thinking, yep. You could play more. You could play the Drag Wizard thing. I'm thinking about it. I might take a couple of crits out for a couple more, maybe go 6/6 on the crits and draws, purely for soul. Because this deck eats through it like a motherfucker. We have 4 new heals. It's a Revenger, yes, hooray. Yeah, you know, your counter charge or soul charge. Both are good in this deck, just like they are in the Outlaw deck. We have 4 good perfect guards. Like, continually recycle perfect guards because good things is good. We have 4 Abyssal Owl. People are cutting this down, but I still want to make sure that I see a grade 3. Yes, we can go through pretty quickly, but I want to guarantee that. And countercharge again is useful. We have our better version of Swordbreaker Angel. 4 copies of that. We have our Resta Guy, Ditch and Draw. Well, from hand, should I say, just to make sure this is different. And obviously rituals, these grade 1s, so fun times. We have our arguably better version of the, what's the name, Skull Witch Nemon. Being that it's
not
ritual
3K.
rather than. The downside is Nubatama can take it and hit you with it. But again, it's discard a ritual, draw 2, so it's fun times.
And not 3,000 power?
Yeah, that's always a plus. I played 2 Dagda. I've got more. I fully appreciate how good it is, and that kill 1 to get 2 more is very solid. But at the moment I'm using it like this, and it's testing well because with this build, obviously, as you can see, the draws, the Abyssal Owls, etc., I'm decking out too quick. And I'm not trolling with this deck, so that isn't hilarious to me anymore. We play 3 Morfessa. I could play 4, but we have Slaptail now. Slaptail's better. Morfessa is obviously G1 in the drop, which is very good. And that plus 5k is very nice, making it 14 on hit. We have the Slaptails. Essentially, oh god, what was that card called? Grozny clone. But it's also a grade 1. So you can search it from ritual effects. It's a grade 1 in drop. So it does all the things you want. It ticks all the boxes. Then obviously we have our fun things here. So we've got our grade 3 lineup, which is all of the things. Yeah, all of the things. So 3 of each. Dragfall is good because it's Ritual X. Drag Heart is good because it's just a counter blast. You could go up to 4 Dragfall. You could go up to 4 Drag Heart. My personal preference is 3 of each because I like them both equally. I fully appreciate Dragfall is better in the bubble purely because you can get it for free. But I want to guarantee that. If say I'm facing Narukami and they get rid of my entire drop, and I have a Counter Blast, then I want to be able to shove some Summit back and Steel Stride. But yes, that is the main. Jumping into the G zone, I don't think I need a reason to say why we play 4 of these. Yeah, Drag Abyss is kind of silly. That power gain, that retire, it's everything you wanted for Luard. Just as a backup, in case I need something more along those lines, I played 2 Drag Driver. This could be anything, you could replace it. You could play more Phantoms, you could play Spectral Blaster if you want, still solid. Because I like additional drives and it can come up where you just need to push for significant numbers, we have a Drag Strider. Yeah, we've got, what's the names? Aurageizers?
The Aurageizer Dragon.
Yeah, this is your essentially pluses, so retire as well, so it's solid. But again, as you can tell already, this is very soul intensive, so this is why I may put the draw triggers up, just to be able to afford these costs. You tend to win, but nevertheless. One Ogma. Ogma is mainly your main retire. That whole field is giving me an issue. So I'm going to retire my stuff, to retire your stuff, to gain the counter charges, to gain a soul charge, you know, all that kind of stuff. 2 copies of Phantom Diablo. This card you need. To be perfectly honest, you need this. And obviously we've got Plot Makers, and we've got those. And because I didn't show it before, there we go, there's the start. But your G-Guards are essentially very simple. They gain stupid power. The Soul Blast, again, is costly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Prepared to hear advice on this. As I say, I'm not building it for complete tournament destroying nonsensical hilarity. I built this deck for fun. But if you can suggest anything, grade 1s I may have missed is probably the most important, because I could easily cut the grade 2s down. But yeah, check out Twitter, check out Facebook, check out the website, and happy gaming.